It was a busy evening at one of the city's most popular restaurants, a place known for its fine dining and prestige. The chandeliers glowed warmly, waiters in crisp uniforms hurried between tables, and soft music filled the air. Then, the doors opened. A tall black man in a modest gray suit walked in. His name was Marcus Hale. His presence was calm, dignified, yet humble. He looked around for a table, unaware of the storm about to begin. As Marcus approached the hostess stand, the receptionist looked him up and down with disdain. Her smile faded instantly. "Sorry, sir," she said curtly. "We're fully booked tonight." Marcus glanced at the dining hall. Dozens of empty tables were clearly visible. He raised an eyebrow but said nothing. "I'd be happy to wait," Marcus replied politely. But the hostess folded her arms. "There's nothing available. Perhaps you should try somewhere more suitable." Her eyes narrowed, and her tone dripped with prejudice. A nearby waiter snickered. Another whispered under his breath, "He doesn't belong here." Marcus remained calm, his posture straight, his expression unshaken. "I see," he said quietly, and slowly walked toward the door. Before Marcus could leave, the restaurant manager came out from the back, curious about the commotion. "What's going on here?" he asked. The hostess leaned in and whispered, loud enough for Marcus to hear, "Just turning away someone who doesn't fit the atmosphere." The manager gave Marcus a cold, dismissive look. "We have standards here," he said sharply. "This establishment isn't for everyone." The guests sitting nearby went silent. Some looked uncomfortable, others smirked as though entertained by the scene. Marcus paused, his face still calm, but his eyes carried a quiet power. Just as Marcus was about to leave, a young woman entered the restaurant in a rush. She carried a folder stuffed with documents. "Commissioner Hale," she exclaimed. The room froze. The hostess blinked. The manager's jaw dropped. "You're needed for tomorrow's inspection briefing," the young woman said breathlessly. "The mayor's office sent me to deliver the final reports." Gasps echoed across the dining room. "Commissioner Hale," the manager stammered. "As in, the health commissioner?" Marcus turned slowly, his calm voice filling the silence. "Yes. The health commissioner of this city. And it seems I've just witnessed how your restaurant treats its guests." The color drained from the manager's face. The hostess stood frozen, her arrogance turned to fear. Guests began whispering frantically, some in shock, others in shame for having laughed along earlier. Marcus stepped closer, his presence now commanding. "When you judge someone by their skin, their clothes, or your assumptions, you reveal more about yourself than them. Respect should never depend on appearances." He turned to leave, but added one last line, "Expect a very thorough inspection tomorrow." With that, Marcus walked out, leaving the restaurant in stunned silence. The next day, city newspapers buzzed with headlines, "Prestigious restaurant denies service to health commissioner." The restaurant's reputation crumbled overnight. Customers boycotted it, staff quit in shame, and its so-called prestige vanished. As for Marcus Hale, he never sought revenge. He simply continued his work, ensuring health, fairness, and dignity across the city. Because real power doesn't need to shout. It simply reveals itself at the right time. Never underestimate someone because of their appearance. Respect is a choice, and sometimes, the person you look down upon is the very one holding your fate in their hands.